Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to recap some reasonable entry points based on the heat map. At around 3 p.m. on October 7, 2025, you can observe that the price dropped sharply, approaching the POC from the previous day. So what is POC? POC stands for Point of Control, which refers to the price level where the highest trading volume occurred during a session. It represents the highest level of agreement between buyers and sellers. The POC often acts as a key price level and can serve as support when the price is trading above it, resistance when the price is below it. Now, let's switch over to the heat map and take a closer look at what happened around that zone, and identify any events or signals worth paying attention to for a potential trade setup. When observing the heat map, it's clear that as the price dropped toward the area of long-term high limit, the color intensity of that zone shifted from lighter to darker shades, indicating a notable increase in resting limit orders at that price level. To recap, long-term high limit refers to large resting buy or sell limit orders placed at a fixed price level and held over an extended period of time. These often reflect the intentions of institutional players or smart money, acting as significant support or resistance zones. Next, we observed the first sell sweep, where aggressive market selling pushed the price down into the long-term high limit zone, but the price quickly bounced back, signaling strong buying interest at that level. However, as the price attempted to recover, it faced renewed selling pressure, accompanied by signs of iceberg sell orders, suggesting stealthy distribution or absorption by sellers. When the price revisited the long-term high limit zone, a second sell sweep occurred, yet once again the price bounced sharply, reinforcing the strength of this zone as support. Simultaneously, on the CVD indicator, we noted a bullish divergence. The second low in price formed while CVD printed a higher low, suggesting that buyers were gradually gaining control despite the downward movement in price. Another important signal came from the CQC column. The bid side showed 1,670 orders, while the ask side only had 862, meaning the buy side was nearly twice as active in terms of the number of limit orders present. So what is CQC? CQC stands for Current Quote Count, which displays the number of limit orders resting at each price level. This helps identify whether there is genuine participation at a level, and can also reveal the presence of bots or spoofing activity depending on the pattern. Summary of key observations. 1. Price retested the POC from the previous day, a known key level. 2. Price touched the long-term high limit zone, which darkened, indicating increased liquidity. 3. Two sell sweeps occurred, both rejected strongly, showing heavy buying absorption. 4. CVD showed bullish divergence, second low in price but higher low in CVD. 5. CQC showed the bid side dominating, suggesting strong passive buying interest. Strategic conclusion. Based on these signals, a long entry can be considered after the second sell sweep, once active buying is confirmed. The stop loss should be placed just below the long-term high limit zone, which has shown strong defense and absorption. Our price target is located in the liquidity zones above. Second example. After a sharp market decline, the price rebounded to the upper value area but was quickly pushed down again. This movement is clearly reflected through the continuation divergence of the CVD indicator, where the new high is lower than the previous one, signaling weakening buying pressure. At this point, an additional 100 contracts of liquidity were added, creating significant selling pressure. Notably, in the CQC column, there was a major imbalance. Sellers held 832 contracts, while buyers had only 84, meaning the selling side was 10 times stronger than the buying side. From these observations, we can draw key signals for entering a trade. 1. Strong selling momentum appeared beforehand. 2. CVD shows a continuation divergence confirming the dominance of sellers. 3. Selling pressure intensified as more liquidity was added. 4. A severe imbalance occurred in CQC with sellers overwhelmingly outnumbering buyers. Trading strategy. You can enter a short position at the price level where selling pressure forms, set your stop loss just above the newly added liquidity zone, and take profit at the lower liquidity zone, or when a clear reversal signal appears. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps motivate me to create more videos in the future.